And welcome back, everybody, to Limbus Company. Yeah, we have the new update. So there you go. It's better than most. Yes. There we go. We yesterday we started Intervallo number 5, the regular checkup, and apparently we have a new stuff going on. I did see earlier today that we have some newer stuff. Let me just check, because we have an event going on. Plus, we have the target extraction for LCD Osir Team Ishmael. I don't know how worth it she is. We have a Mersault EGO. Okay, and we have target extraction for Gregor. We don't have many of anything for Gregor, so we might do some pulls for him. Good job, Peter and George. Yes. Yeah, we were just talking about how Hungary is led. By the way, if you missed anything today, you want to catch up to the full playthrough, go to the Games Are Bastard channel. We're almost at 900 subscribers, dude, so thank you again, everybody, for that. Build team as the bonus this time. Nice. And hang on, I want to check something. Are we... Okay, we are super close. We're super close to 15,000 on the thing. New Honglu in the event shop. Wait. The event shop. Let's see. What do we got? Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't have the access to these because we haven't done this. Let's see the reward exchange. We have S-Corps Chunokun. Nice. The new Honglu. Look at that. Alright, it's something that we are not going to go for anytime soon, because right now, we started the regular checkup. We met Hohenheim, and we met Marton and Alyssa, and Heathcliff got himself as the assistant. Let's see. The 2B Faust and A2 Honglu. Yes, we do. Ground up permits announcing that Honglu name? Yes. Alright, let's go. Next up, the assistant. 755, the assistant. Heathcliff seemed eager to, as Hohenheim has suggested, express his free spirit to the best of his capabilities.
Right, you there! Get in line, single file, lads! This makes it easy for all of us!
But aren't you also participate in the next days with the rest of us, Heathcliff?
Yeah, but I'm the assistant.
Since when do you wear glasses? They gave him a pair of glasses! The jackets are really cool, like I might want one. I don't know if these are still available for sale. By the way, I ordered a Don Quixote plushie. I was able to order one. I haven't received any updates yet on the order, but I was able to place an order for Quixote plushie as well as in SKA plushie from Expedition 33. So their glasses are toggleable, yeah. So yeah, no. But yeah, if anybody has a link to get this Limbus jacket, I might consider getting it. That's how much I'm loving this game. Heathcliff with glasses, yeah. And now the whole thing, and they're all doing the anime thing except for Hohenheim, who knows better. He does it from the side instead. Oh my god, and I come around again, possibly, hopefully, yeah, because I would love one of these hoodies. Anyway. Since when do you wear glasses?
Glasses are basic apparatus researches. Looks slightly pushing up the glasses helps us spread on the other studios when individual like so.
Just like how slightly pushing up the frames of my glasses while wondering what we have for lunch makes it seem as though I am contemplating on the more profound aspects of life, thus fortifying my position. And doesn't this like he's a nerd? Yeah, he's a nerd.
Oi, let's not make it as any hard as it's gotta be, lass. Snuff out that thing in your mouth.
Been a while since I heard a pig squeal.
Blimey! Can't you just do as I said for once?
It's actually pretty effective.
Seems like we are now ready to conduct the tests, finally.
이번 테스트의 핵심은
The primary purpose of this test
입사 전에 신체
is to see on the
능력과
physical level how
지금이
your
얼마나
current
차이점을
ability scale
두는
compared
겁니다.
to yourselves before you're retiring. I see. So, they're trying to see how much they've progressed since before they joined the company. I had a feeling this would happen, but the mere mention of the word's progression caused a rather loud ruckus among the sinners. Legally distinct, not Ishmael's voice, yes.
저는 말입니다, 관리자님.
I want to speak for myself, executive manager. I can confidently say that the thought of progressing as a person and as honor of life is ingrained into my very being.
If anyone has not changed so far, it's you, Otis. The matter is possible? Good.
그리하여 지금은
Thus,
기존보다 더
as a fruit of your efforts, I have grown to be much more precise and scathing about critique of other people's mistakes.
Okay, that much he has progress in you. It's that progress, though.
나는 조금 더
Perhaps I have learned to let certain thoughts rest in favor of others. You're just gonna hit us with that and with the music? He's happy now. He's happier now. If anybody has evolved, it's Yi-Sang. Oh my god, Twinkle Twinkle style music is beautiful.
이를테면 예전에
I once allowed myself to be trapped in overlong ruminations, certain worries of all manners, idly abiding as I was consumed by my very thoughts.
이젠
Now, I have come to accept certain things as they are. Oh. Count to 4 music? Yeah, we are getting some. This is so good, dude. Hang on. That's adorable. He is adorable. He is adorable. Okay, can you stop? Oh, the phone needs, the phone needs fucking, the phone has an update. Shut up. It's what keeps fucking bugging me.
그리하여 각
And I've come to sometimes allow my mind to form a raft of rigorous reason,
흘러가는
floating away gently as though in a rolling stream. Is that not quite pleasant? Okay, I guess that is progression of sorts. I'm pretty sure I'm less of a picky eater than I used to be.
악력도 많이
My
는 것
grip
같고.
strength is much stronger too. Ooh.
여기
Look,
보세요.
look, look! I think I'm getting calluses on my palms.
구태여
Well,
그렇게 증명하려고
You
하지
don't
않아도
really have to try to prove it to us.
And he wouldn't have to if you had solved all of his issues and prevented him from joining the company. If you had been there to prevent him from doing this, he would not be in this position in the first place. The force lies within you. Yeshma!
저희가 상대하고 있는
Because the
적들이
enemies we're
점점
fighting have
강해지고
been
있는
getting
건
stronger
틀림없는
too.
사실이니까요.
That's an undeniable truth.
저희의 1년은
We did
남들의
experience a
1년과는
pretty
달랐을
spectacular
테니
year, you know. That we have.
잠깐만.
A brutal year, yet so potent with significance. It must have been wind, yep. Fuck is the wind doing today? I don't know. What are you asking me for? Ah, true. I guess growth really does come with time, huh? Bozo, welcome today. How you doing? About an hour and 50 minutes late like last time. There you go. Ahab is getting... Ahab is old, yes. That's kind of what Ahab is, yes.
그러게요.
Right?
더 서로에게
I feel like
끈끈해진 것도
the bonds
같구나.
between us got a lot deeper. We've all come closer, you know? Like glue.
끈끈이라
Like glue, huh?
너희네 그거
I like it.
따스한 이야기와 함께 뭔가
Certain misunderstanding seems to be blowing in the tandem with this uplifting exchange of heart to hearts. Allow me to step in and nip it in the bud.
결론부터 말하자면
Let me give it to you straight.
자네들은 입사와 동시에
All of your
모든
abilities
능력치가
will diminish the moment you are hired by this company, equally defanged and defiled, if you will.
하양 평준화?
Equally defanged.
쉽게 풀어서
In other
이야기하자면
words, all of your abilities have been brought down to the, to the same level as our 11th in here.
그 비유의 주체가 왜 하필
Why am I your point of reference?
자네가 방금 말한
This is
끈끈이
what you meant earlier by growing closer like glue, then I suppose this is clearly absence of words.
Oi, take it back. I take it back.
라고 하기
Not. So you're not really that much stronger than I am, huh?
거네.
방금 우리
Whoa!
싱크의 겁대가리가 부서지는 소리가
Sync
들린 것
is
같은데.
the sound of your sense of self-preservation shattering to ether.
There, say you bloody.
이유 좀 물어봐야겠어요.
Excuse me. I need to know why that happened.
하향 평준화가 된
Did we all get the power because of the golden ball? Wait,
때문인가요?
does this have to do anything with those chains that appeared when we first entered into a contract with Dante?
맞아. 황금 가지가 가진 힘 중 하나는
One of the powers of the golden ball is connection.
평등하게
You are now all fairly evenly and equally mediocre.
고만고만하게.
Hohenheim's comment and the subsequent stares seemed a bit targeted.
로보토미 코퍼레이션에서
Think
활용했던
of it as something akin to Cryptos for the talents employed by the Lobotomy Corporation.
밝혀지게 되어
So,
다행이다.
the truth is finally revealed. This is why Ortis grew so pathetically weak the moment I joined this company.
We love plot mandated nerf, yep.
알고 있었다는 것인가?
Art thou implying that thou hast always known?
Of course,
벌레 같았다면
I had been in my prime. I would have won the floor, you miserable dormants, in a matter of seconds.
우리를 왜 전투
Your white
불능으로
floor
만드는
with your white floors with doormats.
Yeah, we were so pro and insane where everyone's bird and proof is gone, huh? So that's why my murderous arm's been quiet ever since they hired me. Didn't really have anything to do with my heart after all.
Gregor.
Hey! Where's the use of all this chatter? What matters that we all be brought down to level of the lad?
But I got calluses of my palms. This implies that the sinners is so weak that they literally become the embodiment of the plot required nerf. Yep.
그럼에도
Yeah. Not all the golden bows effects must have been of detriment to us. Yi-Sang started, carefully attempting to navigate through a conversation that appeared to be turning into a tinderbox. How weak does he have to be? I don't know. How dare he make skincare? I don't know, right?
호수에서 창백한
Was it not the advantages granted to us by the golden bow impaled in the pallid whale of the Great Lake by which we triumphed?
뭐야? 그런
What?
거였어?
Really?
맞습니다.
Correct. Had the pallid whale been at its full strength, it is highly likely that we may still have been trapped inside its stomach, struggling to survive.
또한 완전히
Also,
평등하고
it can be said that the diminishing effect was not applied in equal measures across all affected subjects.
하긴
That makes sense, I guess. I never could have knocked Heath out with one punch if I was only as strong as Sink. It's a real handy trick, you know?
The bonking. Yep. The Yi-Sang, get power black hole. Yep. Never seen sunlight, has not once consumed a single vitamin. Yep.
말을 계속 이어가자면
Additionally,
몇몇 특성들은
certain
황금가지의
individual
힘으로
quirks
엉망이지
cannot be
않다.
suppressed by the golden bow.
즉,
Certain
각자의
quirks
개성이라고
that
여겨지는 특성이
one may
있어.
consider to be an individual's idiosyncrasies.
Oh, so that explains Ryosh's impressive blade working with Mr. Bob back at the Tinker Factory.
Won't waste my breath boasting.
You never do anyway.
그래도 입사한 이후에 자네들
Well, if your strength avenue progresses molding, then the average must have risen as well. One of the purposes of these tests is to measure that very difference.
테스트는 어떤 걸로 진행할
So what exactly goes into these
어떤
tests?
구역에는
I
사람을
know there's
잠깐
a this
스캔하는 것만으로
district that uses a machine that can analyze most aspects of the subject with a quick scan. So is it gonna be something like that? Ah, there we go.
기계의 힘을 빌리지
There are dozens, if not hundreds, of ways to determine one's abilities without the assistance of machinery.
딱 맞는 방법이 있지.
In fact, I know of a perfectly appropriate methodology for this group.
Perfectly appropriate methodology. Metal Gear.
바쁜 와중에도
We spent some time out of our busy schedules to tailor each of the for each center of the SB.
What order do you think they'll end up on? Inverse chronological with exceptions.
많은 고생이
That was pretty rough. I'll have you guys know.
They're accessory sinners, huh? I would really like a shot of that, you ask me.
우리는
We utilize the Peccatula and the distortion phenomenon.
뭐야? 뭐 대단한 걸 말하려나
That doesn't sound much like there's some super innovative method you were building up to. What a letdown.
Dawn is one of the weakest. I don't know.
그러게요.
Right?
좀더 획기적인 방법을
Honestly,
고안해내지
for all that talk, I thought they'd come up with something more impressive than that.
조수
Assistant.
That's what you're guessing they'd end up? That is to give a non-guess, yeah.
Alright, yes you know, sir. Now get in there.
Oh no. Haven't already saw Encanto 7 with Dawn? Yes. Yes. Alright, there we go. And I guess... Oh, mine. I guess no event currency. Oh yeah, we do get event currency for battles. Okay. Alright. Clear encounter with allies at 50 plus HP. Oh no. Oh, we're doing this in pairs? Oh dear. Let me see, who's my he's my strongest Sinclair. Oh, I'm in trouble.
기쁘게 나서죠.
Be ready for the account checkup. Yep. This is actually gonna test you, huh? Alright. So we do have House of Spiders at least, so that's why it's fun. Oh god. Sinclair is underleveled. Hang on. Oh god, he's very underleveled. Let me just this, bring him up to level 45. Let's just take out some of these. There we go. There we go. Let's bring him up to level. Should we uptie him? I don't have enough shards, and I don't want to spend crates. Alright, let's go. Shit, recommended is 50. Hang on. Come on. I do have a few of these. Let me just... There we go. Let me just use these over here. There we go. Alright. Why no UT4? Because I don't have the shards and I don't want to spend crates right now. Let's go.
마침내.
Let's see. First one is the books.
Heathcliff had already begun flipping through the papers in his hands. What an unfamiliar sight. Mid Dungeons playing daily. Good with the then.
Right. You there. Inside now.
Heathcliff, the assistant, pointed toward Hong Lu and Sinclair.
잘 들리나?
Hello, 1, 2, testing, am I coming through?
자네들도 알다시피
As you may be well aware by now, the Peccatula entities that have failed to even distort.
이번에도 죄종들과
It seems like we'll be fighting the Peccatula again.
Alright. I have a question. It's something that has been nagging me at several times since I arrived. Aren't these tests basically just us killing people for no reason? They're all safely contained, which means they don't pose any danger to anyone.
갑자기 감성이 풍부해졌어?
Would you be such a weirdo, son? Hey! We've been sliding counter scores of those sons, so what's the hold up now?
하지만
Yeah, but we didn't have a choice back then because the mission and
Do you believe that taking a life is unlike taking life for the... No. Do you believe that taking life to live is unlike taking life for the sake of it?
I do.
해야지.
I understand. It seems that human memory is, after all, made up to be finite. Safe for few exceptions of individuals. People are prone to misplacing memories even from yesterday.
단테,
Guilty.
자네가 지금 이끌고
So, who are
있는
they, Dante? Who do you believe they are? This group lead.
소통에 오류가 있을 때
Given
고기를
the
지도록
expected communications difficulties between us, allow me to make this a multiple choice question. 1 family, 2 friends, 3 colleagues.
Guess they're closer to colleagues.
동료라고
That is history! Colleagues! Honglu was practically squished against the containment unit window, holding up 3 of his fingers. He must have heard us talking. The sound of the...
틀렸네. 보기에 없는 정보
Incorrect,
문제였거든.
it's none of the above.
That wasn't an option!
정답은 그 무엇에도
This is
해당
that
사항이 되지 않는
sinners,
수감자들이라는
not family, not friends, not colleagues, prisoners.
그런 건 알고 있어요.
I know.
단순히 알고 있는 것과
Flex, sorry, it's
받아들이고
okay.
있는 것은 다른 문제라네.
But the knowledge of something and the acceptance of it must be distinguished.
먹고 살만해지고
Other than
여유가
that,
생겨지는
people are
순간
prone to forgetting
자신의
that places
정확한 위치를
and going to
잊어버리게
go and get sissy.
누군가는
And
이렇게 한
enough
번씩
becomes comfortable
상기시켜줘야
enough
하지.
for them to consider the exit of timely meals to their certainty. Thus, I find these reminders to be quite useful.
림버스 컴퍼니의
Spitting bars, yeah.
수감자들은
These
사슬과
sinners
족쇄에 여전히
bound to
묶여있지.
Limbus Company are still fetters by the chains and shackles. Naturally, they have no access to such a thing as the right to refuse.
아니면
All would be easier for you to accept that. The fact is to suggest that you consider this a mere extension of your responsibilities.
He's trying to get Sinclair. Okay. I know they're sinners, but we can't talk to them like...
통역해주지 않아도 괜찮아.
Explanations are unnecessary. I think I get the picture of what said, given the atmosphere of this room.
단테,
Dante, when you agree to the contract, you must have made a deal thoughts to gain something to your benefit, am I correct?
자네의 기억,
Your memories, your head, and your past.
찾고 싶은 게
There
많은
must be so much
그래서 이
that you
관리자
would like to
직책을
know,
감내하는 것이기도
and
하겠지.
perhaps your desire to get them back is what stops you from simply quitting.
Truth nuke out of nowhere. Yup. This guy has no chill.
결론적으로
What I mean to say is, this is a demonstration is that no one in this room has any right to grumble or refuse.
Faust, is he usually...
원래 잘했습니다.
This is his usual demeanor.
We love Hon. I'm fucking Triple H, dude.
예, 제가 할 말은
Oh,
아니긴
hello.
하지만
No, I'm not one to
주위에
talk, but
싫어하는 사람 많죠.
you don't exactly have a lot of friends, do you?
무등한 사람일수록 주위에
Those
적이
who
많이
ride up
생기기
above the
마련이라네.
peers tend to attract a certain degree of hostility from others. Now, shall we begin? We are severely behind schedule.
Friendless behavior. Friendless behavior right there. Nosh, welcome to today. How is my sweetest salt doing? How you doing, Nosh? Welcome today. How's my favoritist sweetest salt doing?
전투가 진행되는 동안 다른 수감자들은
Please, one at a
이
time.
죄종에 대한
Hey, I
프레젠테이션을
was first.
지켜보면 되겠네.
While the combatants do as what they do, please pay attention to the following presentation by the Peccatula projected onto this glass panel.
대부분의 평균 지식
This
수준에 맞게
lecture has been
준비하였으니
prepared with the assumption that the students have an average level of knowledge.
본인의 수준이
So if you
평균
consider
이하라고
this
생각하면 될
presentation to
것이다.
be boring or too difficult to understand, then you may consider your the knowledge available to be below average.
I'm doing right, Naj. I'm doing right. How are you doing? What are you up to? What you up to? How's our favoritist Canadian Rican Canadian Rican princess doing? There you go, Canadian Rican. There you go. Should we call it that? A Canadian Rickon? Triple H, our goat? I know, right? I preferred Shawn Michaels, but...
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's quite elementary to me. Not sure what's so difficult about it.
아직 시작도 안 했어요.
Yeah, I'll save that for when the lecture actually starts.
알다시피 최종은
As you must already know, there are 7 categories of Peccatula, and as far as I'm aware, the highest stage of Peccatula you said was in stage 3, so far at least.
So order a salad for valid, made a cheesecake. Ooh. Yeah, no, she's inherently a war criminal. Mocha cheesecake. Oh, do show in the food channel once you're done with it, yeah. We finally get an explanation of what the Peccatulas are, yeah, like properly. Hell yeah. A race salad. On your dad's side, there you go. She'd be a war criminal too, yeah, there you go. You see, Megumi, you're not the only one. Do not let them meet. Do not. We are to never allow Nosh and Megumi in the same room. There you go.
Wherefore didst thou utter a little muttering of so far at least at the end of thy words, good sir?
Mr. Phobies, welcome to. What game is this? This is Limbus Company. The best anti-gacha game you will ever see in your life. I'm loving this story.
Sharp. Well, it's simple. We researchers have a habit of avoiding absolutes in all things. Never say never, or so they say.
They're definitely not war criminals. Sure about that? You sure about that? It's Canadians. We don't commit war crimes, we experiment, and then they get leveled like that. There you go. Okay, so it will be worth it. The alliances between houses. There you go. Lazy to do so. Yeah, it's the story that we get to. Very sure. Hell yeah, Nosh. Hell yeah. Yeah, I have no idea about my ancestry. I know that at some point it goes up to Spain. I never really checked. I'm not gonna take one of those tests, so.
So, you're not ruling out a possibility that we might be running into Peccatula beyond stage 3, huh? Indeed, we prefer not to put down such arbitrary limitations.
You know my grandparents' names? I do, because I actually got to meet them. I got to meet 3 out of 4 of them. So, yeah, you know.
Anyway, the first time of Peccatula we covered today is Peccatula rare, the red Peccatula is left. The nature of this fire is to burn and burn until there's nothing left to be burned.
I see. They're quite literally burning with rage. Now that I think back on it, didn't you express something like that before, Sinclair? I remember you screaming so fierce like you could hardly control your own body.
On the other hand, I don't think I ever seen you get angry or upset, Honglu.
That's because the realization of meaningless extinguish is the reason for the spark to start. Because the realization of meaningless extinguishes the reason to because the realization of meaninglessness extinguishes the reason for the spark to start the fire. So he's fully black-pilled. Oh my god, he's full-on black-pilled. Oh my god. Average Chinese son lore over here. The most normal Chinese child ever. Source, King Henry IV of England and others. So... Nosh, yeah, we are allying our houses. There you go. There you go. We are making an alliance. There you go. We are going to cement an alliance of the houses with that. Yep. Yep, it's been decided, Nosh. Yep, it's been decided. That's it. That's it. Tell condescended about I want to give you a sneak peek. Yep. So, an indigenous princess. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Spoke to you personally? Nice. Yeah, like every canto has something for everyone. It's insane.
Oh, I see now. No matter how much he's clever, Misoti's bullying me. Expressing my anger at that is meaningless at the end of the day. Okay, I did enjoy it. Then I had to accidentally step off his clipped toes, but...
What? Exactly, as the takeaway is supposed to be here. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Doña Dulcinea del Toboso, no, a native one. So you're, wait, Mayan or Incan? Because if it's Mayan, then my grandpa was a honorary Marian priest, so there you go. Like that in Mario voice, in it, a little bit, yeah. No, okay. All right, let's do this. Nothing to do with that. There you go. Oh god. Okay. Okay, so we get 3 attacks each. That's nice. All right, let's go from. Okay, they're all speed 4. You are targeting Sinclair. You are. Oh yeah, we're just going skill 2 all the way. Skill 2 all the way. You here. You here and unopposed. Let's go. Let's go. Let's picture somewhere nice. Digital's ingenious? No. Nice. Jesus Christ, dude. You didn't win because you're good. You won because they're bad. Super lagging right now. It's not from my end. There you go. Unique status effect? Shit, I need to check. Yeah, oh yeah, I see it. Hang on, if they live, we will check it. Okay, that one lived. Let's see. Every turn start gain burn equal to turn count. Alright. Alright. That's how it's gonna be, huh? There we go. Go team! It's alright, you know? He's brutal. Come on, Sinclair. There you go. Nice. GG. Or wait. Wave 2. Ooh, the stronger ones. Okay. Okay, I thought it was gonna be how many waves? We have 3 waves. We better get on it then. Not enough for any of the things. Okay, so you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here, and you start baiting these over here. Alright, team! Go. You're not thinking top right is experiment? Okay. Yeah, like we need to be above 50% HP. That is what I saw. Yep, there we go. There. Watching Invincible this night? Ooh, nice. That's a good show. Brutal show, but really good. You like it? It's a really good show. I need to finish watching it. Like, I finished the first season, but I didn't get past the second one. Like, I haven't watched the second one. There's so many shows I need to catch up, dude. I need to catch up to so many shows. Yeah, he's not getting excited at all. Alright, next round. You here. You here. I think they're focus firing on him. So, you take the hit on this one. And you here. You here. You here. Alright. Come on, team. You can do this. It's good. Yeah, no. And the show is like that the whole way through. So incredible. It's basically if the boys hadn't fucked up. Really good show, yeah. Alright, there we go. There you go! Nice. Come on. There we go. That's almost all. Shit. Almost all 3 of them. Come on, give me S3s! Give me S3s! Come on! Alright, let's just. There we go. And you. Ah, fine. Ooh. Come on. Ooh. Oh, that was. There we go. That was way too close. That was way too close. There we go. Alright, next round. Oh, that's the big one. Okay. TBS Melody. Okay, against big one against big one, big one against big one, big one against big one. Sinclair, you tank this one, please. Big one against big one. There we go. All right. Let's do it again. Yep, there you go. Come on. There you go. Oh, that's the part gone. It's staggered. Okay, I think it's staggered. I think we staggered it, right? GG. 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 Someone's like, yep. So Marvis says yes. GG, and we even got the extra rewards. There you go. Oh no. Directionless sloth. Who are we getting this time? We actually get a chance with this one. This is my best Gregor. Because we do have him over here, but he's not leveled at all. We need to level him up though. Shit. Shit. Do I have enough to level him up? Why was the announcer? Oh shit! Like an RPG? Not necessarily. Shit, I do not have enough to level him up. I am not using the level boost ticket. I do not have enough to level him up. Mersault, welcome today. How you doing? Not one of the categories appears the first episode. Yes. Checks good. I'm doing all right. Yes. Yeah. No. Like. I was talking about this earlier today. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to go for this Mersault. What? Wait. What is the defeat the Peccatula within the turn limit? Stand out of breath. Please don't hurt him. That's what I love about this kind of shows. Shit. Well, one scout towards the bonus. I don't know, but at the end of the day, yeah, we're gonna have him with this one. Yep, we're under leveled. Faust is gonna have to carry this. Luxcavation stream, we might need to do a Luxcavation, yeah. So yeah, no, like we were talking about how shows where there are characters that are way too powerful, the way you make the story, or the story in general, where you have a character that is really powerful, the way you make it interesting is by making all the side characters interesting. That's it. City's hospital. Well, at least you're back, Mersault.
Next up, you three! Let's get in there!
Indoor voice will do, bud. They can hear you just fine without you shouting at the top of your lungs. Now let's discuss the Peccatula and QUIXOTE sloth.
Zod is the EGO. Is he going to support? I don't know how to do that.
Stones are sturdy, but that's all that is to them. Their directionless and unmoving, completeness around to inertia.
Tank is Peccatula, what a pain, oh god.
They are trapped in the convert existence until someone else comes along to run them like fully. There's no better symbol for sloth than them.
Omni-Man? Oh yes. And that's part of the charm for it, yeah. It's on the right side. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to check.
Is it sufficient to live within the bounds of rigidly established routines? Again.
Getting along with these two is making me very self-conscious all of a sudden. Cause some lazy and incompetent.
Do not compare yourself to Faust, Gregor. Should Faust become the point of reference for one's competency, the overwhelming majority of the city's population would be deemed incompetent.
She's talking about Faust.st, Gregor! She's talking about Faust.st, not... Oh god. Deja vu? No. Okay.
I'll admit I'm not the most diligent person in the room, but Taking back the comment about being. I'm taking back the comment about being competent.
The first episode. Yep.
Check this out, fellas. Not that rusty just yet.
Oh, chugging along at Ninja Possess too late. Begin.
생각보다 힘든 전투가
This will
될
be
것 같네요.
harder than expected.
가서
Let us
도와드리죠.
provide assistance.
There it is on. Yep. And he don't care. The sinners select each trial are the most interesting piece of dialogue in the whole game. Yes. It is very interesting. And NMC, welcome today. How you doing? All right. Oh god. As best you can. Okay, we have 9 turns. We are so not gonna make it. We are so not making it this time. Yeah, I might just give in and buy a, what's it called? One of them, packages to level up, like leveling packages. It doesn't care, it's scary. Oh, you will see, no, you will see. We'll see, depends on how things go, but I might give in and buy one of those packages. I haven't bought that much. Like, the one that I always buy is the, what's it called box? The Encephalims. Bloodfiend, bro, I think it's part of the team, I know, right? Which, to be fair, Bloodfiends and the Ring would have been a perfect pair. A perfect matching, so... Okay, that's first turn gone. She's excited. Let's just go all out then. Here we go. You here, you here, you here. Missed opportunity. Yep. They're all bleed, so why not? Yep. Hard to stage. Yeah, not be advantage you, especially AX. Nice. Yep, so it would seem. Go Mersault, fuck him up. There you go. Oh. Good match indeed. Yep. And yes, Omni-Man is one of the scariest characters you can make. And it's so good. Oh god, they are defending even more. And no more skill 3s, huh? Just, okay. Oh god, that one's neutral. Yeah, Gregor is, yeah, we're very under level as well. Oh boy. Ebenezer, how to try dinner. Alright, Nod, you have yourself a wonderful day, right? My sweetest. My Canadian Rican princess. There you go. Catch you around, Notch. Have a good day. Gregor. No! Fuck, we got hit. Oh. Okay. Faust is in. She's on it. She's on. Alright, there we go. Let's have... Okay. At least Gregor do one of these. And yeah, good one. Okay, this one has weight. Okay, this one has more weight. Ooh, nice. Okay, they're staggered. Ooh, okay. Oh, that was so close. Come on. Am I needed? No, you don't. I do not wish you luck, I wish you success. You got this, Nosh. You got this. Shit, we're 5 turns in already. Ah, come on, and they're staggered. Okay. Let's just use up the weaker skills. Alright. We'll have 3 or 4 turns for this. Bye-bye, Nosh. You can do this. You go. Oh, God. Oh, this is my first time seeing one of these. Okay. Alright. Let's have you do this one instead. Gregor is unopposed on shit. Okay. Let's take you over here and you over here. Alright, let's see if we can get it. 3 turns. Come on, Faust. Rock promoted to mountain. Yep. Ooh. Let's got OBS to log. Yep. Come on. It's tanky fucker, yeah. Stagger point seems pretty low as well, yeah. Ooh, we did not make it past its armor. Come on. I see the EX, yeah. They're brain dead. Do offset guard, by the way. Yeah, need to, oof. Come on. 2 turns left. Should I? No. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, team, come on, I believe in you! I believe in you! Oh boy. And the ball, yep. Come on. Ooh. Please break through. She broke through. Good. Whew. Oh, come on. Ah, we nearly broke it, but not all the way. Okay, we are inflicting quite a bit of bleed at least. GG. I thought it was gonna take longer. GG. Oh boy. The community. Oh, welcome.
파우스트는
This is to Peccatula. Nice. And swap circle with a hidden. Oh my god.
인정할 수밖에 없을 완벽한
There we go. Next one. 758. Sinking on purpose.
파우스트의 생각에 동의한다고 하네요.
Oh boy.
내 작품.
Oh boy.
봐?
This one's gonna be fun. Guard, a condition on use, gain 3 protection. Yeah, and we took it away.
행해주지.
다음은 탐식일세.
Next up is gluttony.
식물의 뿌리는
Roots of plants dig for the dirt in search of nutrients. What distinguishes them is, however, that they are not satisfied with association alone. The roots continue to grow, seeking increasingly greater supply of nutrients.
Run. This came out literally. Let's just say I couldn't do a thing. Well, turns out we have a really good team. Protection. It takes a passive. It says until staggered. Oh my god, that's insane.
잠깐 기다려봐.
Hang on a minute. What's this?
Heathcliff, after flipping through a few more pages ahead, looked up at Hohenheim and shouted.
대중 하나하나를
Really going to say this for each and every one of these Peccatula? Well, we'll lump them all together like you paid the sinners.
Running on low on patience already? Only simpletons would make such basic suggestion. It's standard protocol in case you weren't aware. I'm not so unhappy about this process, but sometimes we must swallow our complaints and do as we're told for the sake of proper results.
Otis, you are such a fucking red knee. I'm sure you swallow a lot.
나쁘지 않은
You make a valid proposition.
What?
Very well. I also failed to see the necessity of inciting these Peccatula one by one, especially giving the basic schedule ahead of us. Your suggestion is accepted. Assistance.
What? Really?
Aren't you the one who suggested it?
하나씩 상대할 필요가 없어.
We didn't have to fight them one by one anyway. And why didn't they do this from the start?
그거야. 개별 개체로
Because
테스트하는 게
testing them on by one yields more accurate results.
여러 개체로 묶어서
Studies
테스트할
suggest that the margin of error may grow by 0.06% when testing multiple entities at once.
있거든요.
Like Hohenheim so far, friendless behavior, absolute giga chat. Like, you can tell that he is the type, like, he has a 4chan, Reddit, Blue Sky, and Twitter accounts, and he's the type that starts cancellation. Like, he has different accounts, they all post different shit, and they all can't, like, they all go to war against each other. Like, massive following online. And he starts like cancellation wars between yeah, he beefs with Faust. That's like his side activity, but he seems like the type that he would bring, like, he would have account 1 on 4chan, account 2 on Reddit, account 3 on Twitter X, and account 4 on Blue Sky, and he would constantly get his followings to go after each other's. Marhail, welcome to the Like, that's the time he's trying. Yes.
I see! I see the benefit of smaller budget and raising convenience and lumping all together! Why don't we proceed as planned?
Bloody hell, just let it go, yeah?
그래, 오티스가
Yeah,
넘어가주자.
Otis, come on.
I think we can raise it 0.06%. Greater margin of error, right?
약간의 오차를 감수.
Indeed, it is something necessary to prioritize efficiency over the pursuit of perfection. How about the executive manager's judgment?
Redney through and through. Stars with himself to watch the followers fight each other. Yeah, that's the type of guy he seems like to me. Completely friendless behavior. So he just sees like you know, it's like what was it, the Meat Canyon video on Hassan and Esmeralda, that they're all just one big entity together, and like they're just basically feeding off of each other. That kind of thing. So yeah.
Very well, then allow me to explain the Peccatula morositatis, gloom as well. Have you ever immersed yourselves in deep waters? Quite easy to sink to the depth, no? However, the deeper one sinks, the harder the ship becomes to rise again. Pressure suffocates you from all directions, no matter how much you thrust around. Desperately looking for something to grab onto, all you find is fluidity, such as gloom.
Say actually. He's the type of person who would say actually on one account and then correct and start like a flame war. Like, he seems like the kind of guy that would actually one of his posts with one of the accounts and then just flat out say a racial slur in the next one. Like, yeah, he's funny sometimes, yep.
I suppose one of the very few areas companies that its constant motion gives out such time-decided emotions to drag us down. Especially now that I have some little confidence that they'd actually keep on their end of the contract.
A little bit of a drop
나랑은
there.
생각이 다르네.
Oh, sounds like disagreements brewing. Even after I joined Bus Team, I still feel like I'm flooding deep in some ditch, yeah? You know? Although I'm only here because I want to be here, but still.
She opened up a little bit.
Are you sure you're not in that ditch by choice? Maybe you just don't know how to rise to service again?
Oh boy. You just know how Faust and Triple H are having slur-ups every time they talk? Oh yeah. Especially since chances are Hohenheim has access to Faust.st. Skutula, welcome to the, how you doing? Yeah, that's what we call the Gesellschaft or whatever the fuck. Faust.st. Yeah.
Ha ha. I don't appreciate hearing that from someone who doesn't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, it's already there, in you go.
You two assistants, you are next temps on these tests.
Huh? Me too? Perfect timing. I've been getting tired of all these mental exercise. Right in, as right as a quick.
Alright.
이번엔 좀 까다로운 조건일세.
Okay.
제 스스로 자멸하기
Yeah,
전에
it's supposed to do it before they do it themselves. Defeat the enemies before they self-detonate. Okay. Okay. That's how we're doing it, huh? Alright, let's see. Who are you targeting? You're going after Rodia. Okay. Rodia's is orange. I don't want that. You are going here, so you go over here. Then you go over here. Heathcliff, you can go over here. And then let's focus on these over here. Let's go, team. Let's make sure that you get... That's nice. There we go. That one's staggered. Come on. Otis! Come on, dude. Come on. Okay, that's one. Go, Heathcliff! That's a stagger. Oh boy. That's payback and some kicking. Wait, why no kicking? Why no kicking? Oh yeah, we need the Book of Vengeance. Alright, but we got it now. We got it now. Alright, we need you to pay back over here and wait. You over here, you over here. And let's not waste this ability over here. You here, here, and let's get you back over here. Let's take you over here. 2 here, 1 here. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, this should be good. All right. Rule violation. Yep, there we go. Time to unpack there. Oh god. Oh, there you go. And I think now we have no need actually. All right. Let's see. We have you here. Oh, Otis is excited already. Good. All right, Heathcliff, you go against this one because if it hits you, you hit it back. All right. Here we go. This one's with 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. All right. Go team. Because yeah, if you get hit, he hits back. So it's only logical. Come on, Rodia. Come on, Rodia. There you go. Oh, these attacks are so cool. There, almost there. The hair coupons! Oh, that was a good hit. Watch your back, boy! Is he gonna fight back? Yup. Ew. Get some payback! Oh my god, it's almost dead. Ooh. It managed to hit. Oh, okay, it only happens once. Alright. Let's see. You go now for this one. You go here. You go here. You go here. And let's do the... Alright. Fuck it. Both of you just so that we can get the extra purples. Just so we can get the extra purples. There we go. Iriwara, there you go. There you go. Got started without explanation? No, I haven't. Alright. We are 1 away from this one. Oh, God. Okay. Yep, you go against this one. You here, you here, you here, you here, and fuck it, Rodia just goes completely against the dodges. Next one we get the, what's it called? If this thing lives. Okay, let's see. Ooh, bad idea. Bad idea! There's a ball in, yup. There we go. Stamp of Vengeance. That's not those boxes. 2600, holy shit. Ooh. There's the Stamp of Vengeance. Oh yeah, it's done. GG. GG. Yeah, no, this is like 3 of our best units right now, so it makes sense. GG. Duel is balling and it's dead now. GG. There you go. Dulled Harpoon. 759. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, this one's level 17! I do not have enough to bring her up to an acceptable level. Should I just... What's the EX? Do not take 10 plus hits during the encounters for each identity. We just kill her, right? We should just kill her. Oh, support. This is where you can get support. Okay, let's borrow a support over here. There we go. We can borrow a maxed out support. There. There we go. There we go. Once she serves her purpose, then we have the rest. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Yeah, no, Versal says he got 2600.
Well, they were too much trouble. Next up, you two, get in there.
Let's do this, I guess. Asti! What?
교체를
She wants
희망한다고
to
하시는데.
switch teams?
아니,
Really?
또왜
Now?
그러시는데요?
What's your problem this time, Ryoshi?
Your adult harpoon doesn't interest me.
She's such a bitch. Son 2, as people kept hitting the cap. Lovely. Lovely.
지금의 작살로
It's down so much that I doubt it can even impale that sticky nerd over there.
I don't think she'll have too much trouble impaling Hohenheim.
차라리
I'd much rather watch that blood fiend fight again.
Now, speak as of me. That's this quite the pickle.
교체하고 싶다는데.
Oh, she wants to switch teams. Is that alright?
안 된다네.
Of course not.
맞지?
You're the man. Let's go.
Meh.
뭐
I'll admit that my harpoon's not as sharp as it used to be. And I'll admit that I've lost a bit of my edge since then.
그래도
But we're all sailing on the same boat. I'm not going to hold you or anyone else back. I'm always ready to go back to razor sharpness when need arises.
전투 중
I'm swapping you out as soon as you start making a fool of yourself.
Good thing we got support ID.
그러니까
Last,
교체는
I
거였다.
thought I'd be clear enough on this. Switching teams ain't a thing.
오만 죄종의 차례로
Peccatula baby, flag.
Hohenheim droned on as if the bickering sinners didn't exist in this world.
학교는 기술의
With
상징이자
similar
인간이
technology
나아가고자
to
하는
make the humanity's ultimate pursuit, the wheel and the span displayed rolls on in search of the perfect circle,
끝없이 바뀌는
something unconquered even by nature.
그것의 살점이 패어나가게.
Yet it remains uncaring for the flesh it rends, nor the grass it tramples in its path.
그건
Isn't that
오만한
just
것보다
confidence, not pride?
자신감 아닌가요?
You can't get anything done
결국
just by
나아가지
sitting
않으면
idly in
기록할 수
place.
있는 건 아무것도 없을 텐데.
The boss is at peace. Let's look.
Yeah, he's fine got himself a good boss. He's fine himself a big boss, and he don't mind making other people go around.
Ishmael, can you please not let go of your trauma? I know, right?
오만이란 결국 과한
One might even
자신감이기도 하지.
say that pride is but another name of overconfidence. The self-claims for third places are those who have never tasted failure.
호에나임 씨.
Someone like you, Hohenheim.
Well, that certainly is a perspective.
다음은 세격일세.
Next up, luxury lust.
Moving on, just like that, huh?
세격이 의미하는 건그
Being a Peccatula of fear, lust is not exactly what it says on the tin. More listed the description would say that it's, yes, an obsession to display the fragment of what forms itself, a desire to propagate the bleed.
Slanesh. Limbus, any, yeah, you can, Marhel, yeah. Yeah, you can.
물론 거기서 그치는 개념은 아닐
Of course, there is more to this concept than just
육신에 갇힌
or
해석을
word,
해볼 수도
just that.
있겠지만
While the word itself may be subject to interpretations, to the kind of understanding.
자신의 삶을 나누고
To
싶다.
share one's knowledge, one's ideas, to invite others into gaining the understanding of a slaver of oneself. You seek to express that such things are lust as well.
말하고 싶. 제법이군.
Albeit, I always appreciate these discussions with the land. It's never needed there.
클리프.
Admitted, Heathcliff.
못 알아들으셨죠?
All of that flew right over your head, didn't it?
굳이 물어볼 필요도
Why
없는
even
사실.
ask? Unnecessary.
에이, 그냥 좀
Shut up and get in there.
Oh my god. Alright.
이번엔 발피 능력을 관찰해 보도록 하지.
이
Do not take 10 plus hits.
타격 없이 처리해 보게.
Oh boy. Alright. Ishmael, go here. Here I guess, and do purple. You are gonna go here, here, and here. Alright, team! Please go.
있겠는데?
Nice.
이제 금방 맞지?
You child. Very Ryoshu, we're not killing Ishmael just yet.
아무튼 슬램!
We brought a support Ishmael, so more unique status. Oh yeah, they have another one. Shit. Kill her? Not yet, not yet. I want to get to at least 2 turns.
발렛 브레이크 슬램! 이 순간이
There you go. God, the after image thing's so cool. And then the battle pass, nice. 8,000 battle pass level, that's insane. Ooh, Ryoshu. Ren space. So cool. There we go. Alright, let's check the unique status. Gaining poise, gain 3 additional poise. And this one has the, inflict 2 additional bleed. Okay. Alright, now we're starting to see, okay. You here, you here, you are, okay, you're going for here. Let's give you here. The music, dude. Alright, go for this one. Alright, team, go! Yeah, the moment Ishmael loses a single one, Ryoshu's killing her. We're keeping her in character. Is Moreo E. Yeah, as soon, like, we're keeping this in character. As soon as Ishmael gets hit once, we're having Ryoshu kill her. Playing Big Ryoshi, the revving to do now. Yep. There we go. Nice. Okay, at least there's no turn limit or anything like that over here. All right, so yeah, we're having you basically doing the no damage, and then Ishmael takes the brunt of it. There you go. Did someone even heard Dante when reviving? I don't know. I don't know. And it trip to a doctor checkup? Yep. Facility, blasting banger during experiment to keep the subject's high spirits? Yeah, oh god. As I said, as soon as Ishmael gets hit a single time, as soon as she gets hit a single time, the tall boys, yep. Unless you can stagger it. Oh no, Ishmael got hit. Reminds you of Cromer? Yeah, she was using these, yeah. Oh no, that's cheating. Do you think Ryoshu will care? And yeah, that counts as a hit. That counts as a hit. So that's 1 out of 10. That's cheating. That is cheating. That is 100% cheating. All right, let's bring them over. Fine, we'll give her one more chance. It's Ishmael's fault? Yep, it was in fact her fault. All right. Just to see what happens. Just to see what happens. Is she gonna kill? She's gonna kill her now? There you go! You got hit! Oh, GG. That was it! Yeah, there you go. Before she lays, there you go. I want to see if that counted. I don't think it did. I mean, we ended up getting it in like we ended up getting hit twice, so oh my god. If it marks another hit, is there we already went through it. Anyway, 7, 5, 10 stinging. Oh no, Quixote. Okay, you know what? You know what? Let's do something real quick. I'm gonna use 10 enkephalin boxes. And we're gonna get ourselves a few tickets. We're gonna get ourselves a few leveling tickets. Just let me go some luxcavation real quick, and let's just do as many as I can. 60 tickets. Okay, I don't have 60 tickets. I have 40 tickets. So yeah. Just skip the battle. There we go. We get 36, 36, 36. 1 per carefully module. There you go. Alright, let's continue. Now we have a little bit more. Because Don Quixote is my favoriteest, sweetest, like, princess. She cannot do anything wrong. So I'm getting this 1 to 50. There we go. Let me just... There we go. There. Yeah, we're having the dream team on these ones. Do a 10x excavation right now. Yeah, I didn't have enough.
Ready? Now is the time for us, young Yisang and I, to face the test.
Nature of our trials should take form of Peccatula and QUIXOTE.
I assume that we have first-hand experience with static shocks.
Oh, does static shock have aught to do with envy?
Anyone who's been subject to a static shock and the envy of others must know that the latter stings in the same manner as the former one does.
Is that what you have, Not the skip 10 battles back to back? Oh god, no.
I'll comprehend thine explanations.
I see. To explain in plainer example, Miss Don Quixote.
What? James' father and daughter? Yes.
Who have always been fond of and held great respect for the illustrious colored fixers, am I correct?
Vanity! I should be the second to none when my passion for them must be measured.
Now imagine yourself at a convention of sorts in which a set of illustrious collar fixers are holding an event to disseminate their autographs. And imagine that you are part of the excited queue.
Indeed, I have mentally placed myself there. Proceed.
Yet, great misfortune, the event comes to a close, mere moments before you were to receive your autograph.
This is why I got her plushie, dude.
Alack for woe! Fate playeth such cruel jest on my pitiful soul!
Now, do imagine what sort of emotion you would feel for the fellow fan who received a final autograph immediately before you were to receive yours, ere the chance was wrong.
Well, 'twould be quite the jealousy burning with my heart, a painfully tingling sensation, my... Oh!
You certainly enjoy explaining things, don't you? I suppose those scholars are kindred spirits after all.
You two! Quit a chair and get in there!
She's spouting yes. I love her.
Verily! Then onward to a new adventure!
And then I shall follow.
And he's the one taking the lead for this. Oh god. Oh, they only get 2 each. Okay. Who has... Okay, you have the... Oh, god. Are they using... Okay, what's the... Each unit defeats the Peccatula that has taken their shape. Okay. We might not be... Okay. As long as 1 hits, we're fine, right? Okay. You challenge this one. This one is out of post now. Let's have this one go here. This one here. This one. Okay, we're struggling against this one. Oh, we're struggling against Yisang. Let's see what happens. Yep, Don beats Don and Yisang beats Yisang. Yep. Go team! Oh god. She's immediately... Oh, the real shall exterminate the fake Yisang! Oh, come on, dude. I see. I see. He's almost staggered. Love RNG. Yep. Come on, Quixote. Come on, Quixote. Swashed. Yep. Oh, and we got some Okay, now we get Yi Sang against Yi Sang. And he's struggling. Fuck. Okay. Oh, come on, Yi Sang. Ooh. Yeah, they're using... Oh, God. Oh, this is so broken. Getting beat by a 0-0? What the fuck do they have? So yeah, they mirror image. We might have to do this one again. He's staggered. Ooh, that nearly took him out. Ooh, that nearly took him out. Okay, that's one staggered and one staggered. Shit. Maybe dodging would be a good strategy. Good idea. Okay. One staggered. Yeah, I should probably... we're gonna have to retry this one. Shit. Okay, dodge this one. Dodge this one. You saying something about don't? No, I didn't. Come on, Yi Sang. You got this! Okay, one is staggered, the other one is not. Alright, Yi Sang, you go ahead. Take care of other Yi Sang. Come on. Alright. Let's have you counterattack this one. Alright. It's using an EGO. Yeah, it's using EGO. Shit, and it's still attacking Yi Sang. Fuck. Oh god. Shit. Okay, let's have you dodge this one. Shit, there's no dodging the EGO though. Is there? Fuck. It's using EGO. Fuck. He's dead. He's dead. Ooh, he's almost gone. Come on. We might be able to clutch it. That's you. Oh my god, we clutched it. Holy shit, we clutched it. Nope. That was round one. That was round one. Oof. Okay. That was round one. Go team! Yep, come on. I think now they're in better mood though. They're in a better mood now. It should, let's hope it's easier now, yeah. Come on! Okay, that one's staggered. There we go. This one's gone. There we go. Yeah, now we got the ball rolling. We're good now. Oh, we would have Furioso next turn, so yeah, no, GG. Holy shit, that one got me right here, dude. Oh my god. GG. Oof. Oh boy. I'll trigger defense to go, yep. GG. He exploded, yep. There we go. Alright. The price of curiosity. I'm gonna use the bathroom. 1 second, everybody. I need to use the bathroom. Okay. Quixote, honey, baby, what have you done? What have you done?
전시 준비는 완벽하답니다.
Let's bring in the gang.
내 작품.
자유로워질 수 없어.
And then the rest is back up.
부름이다.
There we go. What curiosity, yep. Yes, not all of them are level 50, but the rest should be fine. The foundation that led to this disaster was laid by none other than Yi Sang, whose only sin was making an innocent, tragically casual comment. Sometime after we ran our final tests, Please vacate the room. Please vacate the room, people. Clean up coming through. They're fortifying this position. Our apologies. This Don Quixote has ought to...
Ready, avail me but a moment. The shoelaces von Rocinante have come undone.
네? 저번에 제가
Oh.
7번이나 꽉꽉
I remember
졸라매줬잖아요.
tying like 7 different knots on your shoes. Ishmael ties her. Ishmael tied the...
Ah, yeah. Were quite the hideous access. Sorry to be forced upon Rocinante. I have tied one of them once again in the shape of a ribbon.
자, 한쪽을 리본 모양으로
Don
다시 묶
Quixote
건데.
had Ishmael tie her shoes. I love her so much.
하긴 그건 좀 안 예쁘긴
Yeah,
했어.
the knots didn't look that great. Ribbons are cute.
아이고야.
Oh boy. I must begin to wonder.
지금의 돈키호테
The consequence of this Don Quixote freeing her feet from Rocinante to her present state.
그게 무슨 소린가?
Whatever thou suggesting, Rocinante is none other than mine eternal steed, bound to me by fate itself. None shall ever dare sever the bond betwixt us.
It was a query posed toward Miss Faust, yet I appreciate your answer all the same. Fiesang wanted to see feet! Fuck you! Fuck you! Quixote is our sweetest, most innocentest girl ever. Come off, I accidentally release one fate again? Yes. Freaksang, yup. And Faust's reply was what set the fire upon that rather combustible foundation.
저는 알 수 없습니다.
I cannot know. And she said this in front of Hohenheim. We're in trouble.
어?
What?
확보된 데이터가 없기에
An obvious
가능한
outcome,
결론입니다.
given that no relevant data has even been collected.
그럼 지금
Well
확인해보면
then,
되겠다.
no time like
여기
present
베스럼
to get
사면 어디서 알
collecting,
수
huh?
있겠어?
Good thing we ran the number to where are we gonna get another chance to do that?
추천해 드리지는 않습니다.
This course of action is highly inadvisable.
Gordian knot? Yeah, there you go.
맞아요.
Yeah, sounds like about time to me. I heard all kinds of horrible stuff happened on that train the moment her shoes came off. Sure did.
But that's just but an independent decision caused by Rocinante itself due to certain extreme circumstances that have not to do with mine will.
그거나 이거.
Well, you know, potato, potato. Ishmael, it's potato, tomato. Okay? Z flirts with Faust, asks to see Don's feet, has Google lusting after him, Goat Yi-Sang just can't stop scoring. Yup. Yup. 100%. Voltiver was stupid enough to even try this. Yup.
저자의 신발이 알맹이와
I saw the
마찬가지라는
quite away to the cause of the visual mass where was running shoes.
아니 사람을 꺾.
Fie on thee! Thou hasn't shan't treat a person such as I with some useless shell.
잠깐만 벗는
Well, we slip our shoes off on and on real quickly.
LC의 부서는 정확한
Stand here to see the permanent and precise measurements.
그저 껍데기
In other words, these tests will be meaningless if all measuring is a hollow shell.
Ah, hollow shell!
뻔한 도발은 삼가시죠.
We have indulged your predictable provocations enough, Hohenheim. It seems necessary to remind you that you have not yet received the full report of what transpired during that incident.
예상을 벗어난 돌발
In other
상황이 발생할
words,
수도 있다는
you are
뜻입니다.
risking the occurrence of an unexpected event.
내 실험실은 튼튼하게
You
지어놨어.
concern yourself unnecessarily. The construction of my laboratory boasts a rugged, solid build.
웬만한 환상
Not even abnormalities or the more powerful side of things can puncture a hole in its walls.
Faust inadvertently rage baited him.
강요는 하지 않겠지만
very well, I will not force your hand. However, due to your unwillingness and behoof of the court, the source of at least that you'll know.
해당 수감자는
Due to the concerned sinner utterly terrified reaction of the prospect of having to remove Jesus, I must unfortunately will only have complete death resort here.
Utterly terrified? Terrified?
참고로 연구일지의 보관
For your information, these research
최소
reports
10년입니다.
Are stored for at least a decade.
그래.
yes, we will have possession of a full record of your plan cowardice for at least 10 years.
Oh god, she's gonna fall for it. Does Rocinante work with Bluetooth as long as they're on her feet? Yes. Outcome not available. Reasons subject was too scared to participate, did not fortify her position.
After much contemplation, I have come to conclude that dearest Rocinante deserveth a moment of respite as well. And I, Don Quixote, shall demonstrate before thee that Don Quixote is Don Quixote in her course still without Rocinante's assistance. She's blushing. She's pouting.
Hohenheim Rage Twitter troll, not 4chan troll.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Faust?
호엔하임.
Hohenheim,
언젠가 당신은
if your employment at Limbus Company ever comes to a unilateral termination, I suppose the cause will be rather apparent. Your highly irresponsible level of curiosity.
Faust is a Twitter troll. Triple H is a 4chan troll. Yep. It's trying too hard to act the part. Yep. Not a good idea. Got it.
연구자로서 영광인 업적이지.
That will be my greatest honor as a researcher.
혹시라도 무슨 일
Okay, if anything goes wrong, it's I'll be the one that sleep shall shoot right back on your feet at a moment's notice, okay?
준비 중이요.
I shall be on the ready. Yi-sang planned for all of this. He schemed it all. He saw his chance. He took it. He gets first front row seats close up to her guns. There you go. Yi-sang, absolute degenerate. God, am I glad that my favorite canto is now Quixote's instead of Yi-sang. Oh my, he's gonna be able to smell them. Oh my god.
Behold me, not with such excessive anticipation all. There shan't be any new revelations here.
Don Quixote begins to untie her shoes, seething.
This 7-layered knot poseth quite a difficulty. Young Ishmael, wherefore hast thou tied this cord with such unwavering tightness?
왜냐하면 다시는 풀려줄
I
일이
was
없기를
hoping that'd be the
바랐습니다.
last knot. Those shoelaces, whatever to tie. Love the smell of spoiled milk. He's smithing those feet. Yep.
그렇군.
Of course. There we go.
됐다.
Rest thee well,
로시난테.
Rocinante.
잠시.
Wouldn't she shower now? I don't think so.
이제
For I,
The sinners and I were all quite nervous, but none of us stepped forward to stop this experiment. Why didn't we stop this? Was this because we thought we knew removing Rocinante doesn't necessarily mean that she'll be losing control? Because we saw its effects on the warp train and at La Mancha? Or was it because we were assured that Rocinante was now just a disguise, and now that Don Quixote has accepted her past as Sancho, removing it wouldn't affect her psyche at all? Whichever was the case, it was a mistake to ignore that nagging feeling. These researchers don't know what facing Don Quixote Sancho, the second kindred, is like. We do.
Mother. Oh, Mother.
Oh, you know.
Sisters, death in perpetuity. Complete us. Fill our hunger. We pray unto you. Fill us with the blood of humans. with the blood of humans.
Ah. The deeming, shouting voices suddenly begin to echo in my head. They are the voices of all the children he had embraced. Quixote passed it down to her, and now she has to hear the screeches. Rocinante wasn't the disguise. It was the muffler. Or perhaps this was the blood fiend's instincts-given voice, imprinted upon them at the moment of their birth. Papa Don was that Quixote was resisting this, proliferate this disease, embrace this unending hunger for blood, and propagate the family. So many voices, so much yearning, so much desire. Every single kindred that has ever existed in the past kneels before Don Quixote.
Oh, dearest mother, as your children, when shall we be permitted to quench this thirst for blood?
I must drink blood. I have to drink all the blood. All the blood that the family deserve to drink. I must.
단테,
Dante, wake up!
Here's a lot of last time building we've been fired and the headstone exploded!
I have to. I gotta get a hold of myself. Thirst. My body can't even feel thirsty. This doesn't make any sense. This is Yi Sang's mind! Sorry. I'm okay. I'm okay now.
뭘 봤죠, 단테?
What did you see, Dante? If we want to bring Quixote back, we're gonna need to quench her thirst somehow. We need something to sate her combined thirst, the desire of every single kindred.
Oh, that's not good. You give me blood in here as he's trying to quench it.
Yeah, we have some blood samples if you need them.
Damn it! Have you listened to what the manager's been saying? It's the combined thirst of every single kindred! Few blood samples aren't gonna do anything!
So, you're gonna sit here and do nothing?
Hey, just about get her shoes back on!
Wait, he's saying, shoot, get his shoes back on the heat. I cannot absorb all the pressure surrounds her.
이 담배는 꽤 고급이군.
This is one luxury cig. Good flavor.
지난번 상여금으로
Bottles luxury cigarettes our last bonus pay.
굉장하군.
His feelings are incredible. So much power, even instead of this more intended purposes, complete emancipation.
What? You later on knowing this would happen!
많은 결과를 예측했고
I had many outcomes in mind, some were quite similar to
예정될
this one.
사태까지 발생하진
It's
않았네.
beyond the most extreme of my predictions.
How the fuck are you so calm about this? We're gonna do something! You haven't even seen that last hits!
호들갑을 떨어 무슨 의미가
I'll
있겠나?
be real systematic
예상
now.
외의 결과가
If the
나왔다면
outcome does not align with the predictions, the first course of action should be to analyze the given data.
Yeah, everyone is freaking out. Meanwhile, Ryoshu is just... Oh my god. I may die, but I'm gonna lose the data. Yup.
다만
However,
격리 조치를
this
시행하는
cynical
건
containment
다르지 않았겠지.
measures will be the answer here. Thus, the attack of stopping has seems to fall straight onto all of you.
호기심에 대한 대가를 치를
Time for
시간이에요.
us to pay the price of curiosity.
Okay. Okay! Oh no! Alright, team! Oh god. Oh god. Okay, first skill is gonna be... Okay, we're gonna struggle with this one, so we're gonna have Heathcliff going instead. And who else is, oh yeah, Heathcliff is gonna struggle on this one. Fuck. If we're gonna struggle, might as well go for a defense. Might as well. Oh, Godspeed. Yup. She's getting quite freaky. Oh, God. This is really cool. Shit, what was the EX for this one? What was the EX condition for this one? I didn't read it. I can't read. Okay. Oh, is she staggered? No. She's not staggered. Survive? Okay. The music, dude. I love the Spanishness of the La Mancha land with the what's it called? With like a Dark Souls fucking such. Okay, she is staggered. She is staggered. She's staggered. Welcome to the kill zone. How is she already staggered? Okay. What do you mean she's already staggered? I mean, okay, let's go. Go, team. Fuck her up. Go. She thirsty. Yep, she thirsty. Okay. She's in a pretty good mood, though. Oh boy, come on, Heathcliff, get her to the next stagger, please! Fuck. Oh. Oh, she's got them. Oh god. Ooh. Oh god.
I must. I have to be the mother to all of them. The family's thirst. It's...
No, my lady. You needn't be the mother of anyone here. Yeah. You are a sinner. Nothing more.
Oh my god, look who shows up! Wait, we got this in a single... Oh my god, and he goes full strength. We got the match. We got the match.
I will not place the blame of this incident on anyone. Dante.
Yeah, we had Mom Quixote there, yeah. It was Hohenheim.
I understand that no one could have expected this outcome, given the dearth of intelligence regarding the binding tool the first kindred had gifted to the third sinner. Well then, I hadn't had that much first-hand experience with watching Vergilius fight, but this was certainly the most exhausted I've seen him after a fight. Oh boy. I decided to say nothing and turned the clock. After some time passed... Quixote, what happened? Did you lose consciousness, or did something affect your memory?
Manager Esquire, my memories were fine. I heard something as soon as I removed my shoes.
Voices, right?
Once again, you have witnessed me. Yes, the voices. So many voices.
Voices?
The voices of my family.
But the blood fiends of La Mancha land are all...
Sinclair trailed off. Every single blood fiend left inside La Mancha land was killed when the amusement park collapsed. In other words, most of Don Quixote's lower kindreds were dead. Well, just single EGO. I can barely wipe my mouth on it. Lovely.
That is, indeed, That is correct.
그건
That cannot explain how. The only way
뭐라고 설명할
might
수
explain
없지만
this is
내
that it
피가
was as though my
기억하고 있는
very
소리가
blood
있어.
remembered them still.
그 중에는 낯익은
I
목소리가
recognize some of them.
내가 한때
Some are
아끼던
voices
자들의
of those who I once
목소리가 있었던 것
deeply
같아.
cared for.
If you were to bring Manchaland IDs to this fight, would something happen? If you were, because we did have Priest, what's his face, but if we had brought like Manchaland IDs to this fight, would anything different? Can say he's passed the test, line colors, congrats, yep. How many Soul Recall family cakes do you think Dante has prepared? Yep. I don't think so, not that I remember. Oh, that would have been cool though.
나의 바람과
It seems that I was, against my own desire, made to ascend to my father's seat. Perhaps I always was,
이미 앉아 있어.
ever since then.
Nothing happens? Okay. She is the first kindred now. Okay.
그와 동시에
I was struck
내게
not only by my own thirst, but
지금까지
the
참아왔던
combined thirst of
갈증뿐만 아니라
every single one of
자식들의
the children.
목마름까지 전부.
Mom Quixote is real. Yep.
갈증.
Thirst, huh?
그래.
Indeed,
내게도
I
갈증이 있었네.
am also bound by that thirst.
혈기니까.
It is only natural,
당연한
because I am a blood fiend.
The strength of first kindred, though. No, she's just a title, yeah.
결과적으로
And the instincts, yeah.
나는 그
Thus, the
무시한
pressure
암흑들의
of it all broke my hold of sanity and
강자이자 동료인
hurt you all.
돈키호테가 아니라
Don Quixote the blood fiend,
사기가
a higher
아닌
kindred.
사람이기에
not as Don Quixote, the
돈키호테로서
sinner and your friend.
그대들을 해치게 되고 만 걸세.
돈키호테 씨.
Don Quixote?
이건
This isn't your fault. It's...
아니,
No! Such words are now meaningless.
She looked down at her pair of shoes. Their strings again neatly tied.
상부에서는 자네에게 정기적으로 인공
The high office will now be regularly supplying you with artificial blood packs.
Owenheim approached us after spending a while vigorously scribbling something in his notes.
일반 혈액과 성분
Blood substitute will be very similar to real blood in terms of composition. We won't have any issues with supply.
Ishmael's fault shouldn't have tied it so complex. Yes. She is the sole representative of the blood fiends, second from the genitor. She inherited the responsibilities of the first kindred. So by all intents and purposes, she is now the first kindred. She doesn't have the power. Like, it's never gonna be. She's never gonna be Cain. But in every other aspect she is. Some more on this topic, what happens, blood fiends, our kindred die, and Gazzetti resolved upside story. Ooh, okay, we're gonna have to check that out. We don't have him, but definitely. Bloodbaths like juice pack come from. Oh my god.
설마 자네의 충동을
I don't suppose you actually believe that Milpel will be enough to withstand the surge?
하지 않았으리라면
Wasn't it Rocinante? She did bear her part, so she had the potential. No. That Quixote, this is very evident in the Uptai story. He was willingly holding back. He always had the power to kill everyone in sight. From the start, even nerfed by the golden bow, he had the power. At any point, he could have killed everyone and everything and destroyed and recreated La Manchaland to his will. He chose not to. That was the love he had for his family. That he let them do it because he felt the guilt for it. Yeah. He had the power and he chose not to. Like, one of the details that I was shown on one of the comments was that during his fight, all of his skills are S1. Those are his weakest attacks during his boss fight. Static power, they can't grow stronger. They can, and in his case, he got nerfed. And they can, I guess they can, yeah, but... Yeah, makes her a better lance than him. The final clash, his spear breaks, yep.
실제로
I have done quite well suppressing it thus far.
맞네.
Indeed, and that was precisely the weak attack to the ticking time bomb within the LCB.
오늘 자네가 한
Must I remind you that the soundness of this limiter of yours is quite tenuous, as today's events have demonstrated.
잠재적 위험을 해소하기 위해
Is it your implication that the purpose of conducting this reckless experiment was to determine the full extent of the latent danger?
Star was one and he was nerfed and he was still level 90. Yup. He was still level 9. Like, he was probably one of... Like, Don Quixote easily is one of the most powerful... Like, he has, like, SKA levels of strong. He's, like, SKA levels of strong. Ridiculously strong, and he chooses not to. That, by the way, that is what being a man is. There is no use on a harmless, weak man who is powerless. Being harmless if you are weak and powerless means nothing. Being harmless if you are powerful and dangerous, that is strength right there. Is having the strength and knowing not to use it. He could eat color fixers for breakfast, yeah. He could very easily topple the Blue's Clues syndicate, but he chose not to. Fans defense level, not the display of the overall level. Yeah, no, so like Quixote could I think Quixote could have easily been like a cataclysmic event if he chose to. Now Rachel first created, but Don Quixote potential to become a strong one day. She's immortal anyway, yeah. So yeah, no, like Don Quixote is an absolute case at the very end. Because he's very reckless and very, like, deluded by everything. But at the very end, he shows the strength of what a loving father figure is. Having the strength and the capacity of end everything and choosing not to for the sake of your family. And Barry was still able to duel him. He was probably still holding back, but still.
그렇다기엔
He was over to curiosity.
타이밍이 적절했을 뿐일세.
Carmel's piece of opportunity convenience. This risk factor had to be measured sooner or later. Had I known the full extent of the agency post, I would have immediately requested a forceful summoning of your department.
Well then. Family was said one of the strongest Bloodfiend families, even during the duel against Barry. Neither was being serious. Barry was talking and that Quixote was intrigued, yeah. Is why Canto 7 is my favorite Canto? Yes. Yes, this is one of my reasons why it's my favorite Canto. Like, the... Every Canto so far has been, you know, resolving something. And, like, Canto 7 was biblical. Honor thy father. Yeah. Had the power to turn the tides of human Bloodfiend war in the direction he wanted to. And he was his most dangerous while doing nothing. Yup. Like, he had immense power. So, yeah, I do think that Don Quixote could have easily... Like, he could easily take on the Blue's Clues Syndicate. And that's what I'm calling them, by the way. That's what I'm calling them. That's what I'm calling the Demian, Sanson, and all the other guys. They are the Blue's Clues Syndicate to me. This is my headcanon. That's how it is over here, okay? So, yeah. Quixote started holding back a lot, progressively without more his power and more fought Barry, but there was a limit how much he could show without endangering his surroundings, yes. The Blue's Clues Syndicate. Yeah, because we established yesterday, yestertime, that, yeah, it is definitely Blue, from Blue's Clues leading this whole thing. Like, they're not speaking, they're all speaking fucking riddles, they're all leaving clues here and there, none of them are giving a straight answer. Blue from Blue's Clues through and through. Remember that on, like all first kindred are attached to one wing, so starting to just kill people on other wings might not appeal to other families. And I don't think Quixote might have cared. Like, Quixote was beyond that. He had no interest in the concept of wings, in the concept of corporations. He had no interest in it. He was in his own world. Had he chosen to, he could have easily taken on the world and won. I think. Like, that seems to be the level. Like, again, like an SKA type figure. Will be Sovereigns of a Star because the patch notes name dropping that for now. Yeah, Blues for now. Yeah, the Blue's Clues Syndicate. Yeah. He could rival the Head, probably win. And probably win. Like, I don't know. Like, he just seems to have that level of cosmic strength. Like, again, from Expedition 33, Eskie, which is the other plushie I'm getting, he is the most powerful creature in the entire universe of that, and he chooses to not do it. The Blues Clues crew has a better sound. The Blues Clues crew. Or the Blues Clues Syndicate. I'll go for both. Then is it back then? Still, we don't know. It happened 250 years ago. I mean, by then, probably just in, like, more minor things. In our timeline, it makes sense, so yeah. Rivaled ahead, one arbiter, and he's done for, sadly. Add the power that we saw, maybe. But then again, it would be like, okay, what kind of creature would it take to truly kill Eskie? You know, once he starts taking things seriously, we just will not know the power level, the actual power level. Like, we just won't know Quixote's actual power level, I don't think. Anyway.
Of course, as large as this spoilers of known was, we were able to fill it with much new information. Certain analysis can be done by comparing the reports regarding blood fiends and display the experiment.
Clues logo has a dog paw. Is the Blues Clues Syndicate the palm? Very good observation. Very good observation. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We might have another answer over here. The Blues Clues Syndicate, the Blues Clues crew might be the palm. Because they're too OP, and that's the thing, Mersalt. You're basing that on our current understanding. We simply don't know how much Quixote could have really been. So yeah, so you can try hard enough, you will win. Yeah. So I think, like, maybe once you take into account, because chances are, if that Quixote had decided to take it seriously, chances are he wouldn't go alone. He would have taken in his whole family, and he would have prepared. And a prepared Quixote, like, if he had taken it seriously, that means Sancho takes care of the logistics, the barber takes care of the armor, fucking Dulcinea takes care of the scheming. They could, and the priest takes care of the Sancho is the, like, overall logistics, and the priest takes care of the supply chain of blood. Once you take into account that, I don't think anybody would have stopped them. Especially if they were able to bring in and convert other kindreds. Because don't forget, they could turn others into kindreds. They go in, they take a couple of color fixers, they turn them into their kindreds. Done. That's it. That's it. They bring in Vergilius, they bring in a couple more? Indigos, we bring Indigo, Vergilius, we bring a couple of color fixers on the side. That's it. Game over. Game over. Head, we don't know shit about that Quixote. Yep, and the thing is, the way that the Blood Fiends would win is by turning people. Right ahead, arbiters can log it out actual comments. So yeah, no, we're not power scaling around here. I think you're being I think you're being very close-minded about this. It's one of those things that, if they can do it, that's what Dulcinea is for. Dulcinea, very sweet, looking and everything, she knows Cloak and Dagger. She would know Cloak and Dagger back and forth. All you have to do, how do you defeat the arbiters before they are able to lock things? Well, you break the hand before it can reach the button. I don't know how it works, but that's just the what's it called? Yeah, how do you prevent a gun from firing? You take off the trigger finger. So yeah, there are ways. No spoilers, yeah, no spoilers, but yeah. To find yourself, yeah, we'll find out. Anyway.
Let's discuss the first-tier feelings first. For example, combine the side of a lower kindred.
분명 나만 차례인데
It is true, the mental kindreds have been completely eradicated with the events of the mental and but you still have voices of your children, yes?
Yeah, what I'm seeing from Mersault here is a lack of willpower. And at the other day, it's just all hypothesis, and I haven't caught up with the story, so.
무슨 이야기지?
What are you trying to say?
키에 담긴 강한
I aim to discuss the powerful binding force contained within blood.
LCD에서 보낸
LCD's cooperative effort
혈액이
claims
단순한
that blood is not
물량으로
merely a carrier of
의미가
nutrients,
가치까지 모두 하면
but something more. That it contains certain abstract values as well.
Which is why Vergilius is here with us.
불어뭉술한 보고서라고
The center, the compliant, that the report was far too vague in its, it sent in a complaint that the report was far too vague in its wording, and we received a reply and the on-site investigating listening team leaders spat out, the contents of which were equally fascinating. This desire of the kind is something that may as well be imbued and imprinted on the familiar bloodline. Normally, the weight of all that is far too heavy for any individual to bear. This is why they propagate to bear the unbearable burden together. But considering that all of that desire is now focused onto an individual on account of the extinction of the entire family line, it is easy to see why her destiny was so easily broken, no matter the strength of her will.
How powerful an arbiter is? Okay, look. This, I don't understand how powerful an arbiter is, but I do understand how powerful the Emperor is. I understand how powerful the Emperor of Mankind is. At his peak, the Emperor of Mankind was one of the strongest creatures in the galaxy, thought to be able to rival the Chaos Gods themselves, thought to be a god. The guy was that fucking powerful. A mere mortal looking at him could go blind just from the resplendent light that he would emanate. And he had 20 Primarchs, each Primarch being damn near unkillable demigod behemoth creatures. Yet, and the Emperor was heading them all, the Space Marines, absolutely damn near unkillable machines, each one of them, superhuman behemoths, each one of them, capable of the most insane feats imaginable and unstoppable force. Yet, the Emperor lies on the golden throne, defeated and a rotten carcass. The most powerful being in the galaxy at his time, laying there defeated. The Eldari Empire, considered to be the strongest there ever was. What is the strongest of the weakest in the face of the weakest of the strongest? Yeah. Khorne versus the Doomslayer kind of thing, which, yeah. He forgot to fortify his position? Yes. Yes. Stop talking about arbiters, we don't know anything about them yet. No, look at that.
She alone was made to bear the responsibility, the pressure, the duty of having to raise the family once again.
Don't forget that the Emperor was able to unite the Imperium and drive out every single other faction. Didn't the Emperor sacrifice himself, Jesus style? No. The Emperor was defeated by Horus in single combat. Like, Horus, one of his children that should not have been able to defeat the Emperor, defeated the Emperor in combat, because he was able to pull enough strings and do enough shenanigans to weaken the Emperor just momentarily, just enough to be able to break his arm and stab him and like basically kill him. He was able to kill Sanguinius, who was the greatest warrior in the galaxy. Like, he was the resplendent angel, undefeatable, and he was able to kill Sanguinius in the most humiliating way possible. No, the Emperor was defeated by Horus. The Emperor, with the last of his might, ended up killing Horus with one last, basically one last power that he had when he saw Horus no longer being human. And and then he was transported to the Golden Throne. Because the Golden Throne needed someone to power it. Yeah. Anyway.
Because none of those needs are currently met, will come seriously exacerbating thirst and motives. It is quite fascinating to see how your kind perseveres these very abstract values in their physical form of blood. The mere words of thirst describe the insufficient verb describing the intensity with which you have lost control. This was my oversight, I must admit. I do respect your efforts to be liberated from your nature, I truly do, but I also maintain that it is highly advisable for you to regularly consume the provided blood packs.
Understood.
If it is, how do you kill a god? I find it fascinating the different answers the authors arrive at. Yeah, and in the case of Warhammer 40k, they tried to kill, like, the Emperor of Mankind is a perpetual. If he ever dies, he just reincarnates right there. Like, he just gets revived, like, he just respawns, right? And he was still defeated. Like, anyone can be defeated. How? Like, there's just perpetuals in 40k. There's many different types. And the Emperor, as being the pinnacle of mankind, just respawns. Just like, what's it called? Vulcan of the Salamanders. Vulcan is another perpetual. He couldn't, like, whenever he died, he would just reappear somewhere else. And yet, he disappeared. He was, and yet he ended up disappearing after the War of the Beast. So, in Warhammer 40k, you defeat a god by him fighting another god, kind of thing, yeah. And even then, like, there's cases, where, like, the Chaos Gods might have been defeated. We don't know. Savage, where have you found this information, Mersal? Just to understand, like, is this something that you've seen on Limbus, or is this something we've seen on the other games? Let's see.
But one day, I wish to dismount from Rocinante
Laurea Ruina? Okay, well,
and walk bare feet, feel the earth thunder my own skin.
I was able to establish one positive aspect from this exercise, however.
What might that be?
favorite means just walks out of caves. This fucking lag took 3 days to respawn. Yep. Arena and Limbus. Okay, so the other games, which we will play. We will play. Once we catch up with Limbus, we're playing Undertale and Are We There Yet? Wednesday is still going to remain more of a wildcard thing. Once we are done with Undertale, we're switching to Lobotomid Corporation.
There are those who will quite literally throw their lives on the line to stop you, even if you were to take off your shoes. In other words, I don't believe it to be necessary for the departments to exercise any separate control over you. Well, now that this hand account of your conditions, I will write down the full the report. Still quite unstable, yet with the effort of the subject itself and effort from various other environmental factors, this subject has been deemed sufficiently controllable.
The tail about to play Deltarune as well, maybe after Blob Corp, we'll see, yeah.
Once again, I do respect your efforts in the kind of effort, really. Because I've never had so much use for it myself.
Don Quixote took a deep breath, then returned to face the sinners. By then, her eyes had regained their usual softer look. But sorrow was seeping through the tone of her voice. Despite her theatrical manner of speech returning, her tone reminded me of our time at La Manchaman. Quixote going after the Arbiter again, as you most likely change your mind, we'll see.
My deepest apologies, dearest friends. Forsooth, I shall ever persevere to see the Rocinante, my shoes, are never to be removed again. As you're looking at it all wrong. You're going to remove your shoes one day, yeah? And that's what you're going to persevere towards.
Holy fuck!
Barely.
I think she let out a brief, quiet laughter.
Manager Esquire,
혹시
perchance,
내게 말해주지
is there
않은
aught
것이
that thou concealest from my knowledge? What do you mean? I don't think so.
It is no coincidence that at this very moment I noticed Faust looking in my direction. I don't know if I made the right choice here, but Faust nodded lightly, as though to say that I did. I stopped hesitating, and a tick-tocking noise came to a stop.
그렇다면
Very well then.
되었어.
However, I cannot help but admit that I felt some degree of anxiety as I watched Don Quixote walk away as though nothing had happened. Oh boy. And with... Oh shit, we're late. With that... Oh boy. This positive influence my life. Say the first most important that I could say. Same as with on sales. Favorite game. Oh, nice, nice. Alright, there you have it. That is 2/3 of it. We're going to be continuing this tomorrow. And with that, we're going to be calling it a night. Oh my god, dude. What a game. Holy shit. Once again, everybody, if you missed anything today, we're going to catch up to the full playthrough. It's all on the Games Are Bastard channel. Make sure you're subscribed. We're almost at 900 subscribers there, so holy shit, hell yeah. So yeah, we'll be continuing this tomorrow. Let me just go ahead and... close the game. We're going to be continuing this tomorrow, and we will see what a fun experience this is, dude. This is awesome. But yeah, I really need to go to sleep. So yeah, with that, thank you again, everybody, for another incredible day, for another incredible stream, for the follows, for the subs, for the brides, for the good music, for the good videos, and everything. Again, I am grateful every single day that I get to do this at all, and that any of you like this to begin with. Tomorrow is basically the end of the second to last week of the full-time experiment. So, yeah, don't forget we do have a stream on Saturday as well. So, yeah, with that, make sure you join the Discord, follow the channels, all that good stuff. And it looks like by tomorrow morning we might pass 15,000 on the main channel. So, here's hoping. With that, thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. Have yourselves a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.